On this episode of Chevy Stops and Local Shops, we're going to be checking out one of our favorite breakfast places, the Painted Baker Café in Putnam, Connecticut. But not before Aaron and I give you a little information about the 2025 Chevy Traverse High Country. So stay tuned and come along for the ride.
We are driving a 2025 Chevrolet Traverse High Country.
Okay, tell me about it. What do you like about it?
So the 2025 Traverse is got the best in-class cargo space for a three-row SUV in this segment. In the back, Mr. Anthony's sitting in one of the bucket seats, which are actually power release for the, the mother and fathers that have the children and they need the extra, little push around with the seats. The third row is also power folding. That's up and down. Hands-free tailgate. If you got bags from shopping and everything, and you need your hands for other things. And it's got all the best-in-class safety features as well. I mean, you got your blind spot monitors, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and it actually has Super Cruise. So Super Cruise is probably one of the coolest features that we have right now in our lineup. So you can actually set the car to cruise control when you set up the maps in here. And with the Super Cruise, it'll actually change lanes for you. It'll speed up, slow down.
That's awesome.
It makes those long road trips that you're taking with, that can be stressful when you're taking those long trips. It makes it just a tad bit easier for everybody.
That's great.
And we're riding on 22s that are carbon flashed. Makes this car look perfect with the iridescent pearl.
Awesome. Can you tell me about the horsepower and the fuel economy in this car?
So your fuel economy in the Traverse is going to be an average of about 21 to 22 miles per gallon. The benefit is you can actually turn the all-wheel drive on and off with the Traverse. So if you're just cruising along up here in New England, spring, summer, fall, you can just leave it in two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And it actually gives you better fuel economy. And she's got 328 horsepower. She definitely gets out of her own way. And the four-cylinder engine in here has got plenty of power, plenty of pickup. Excellent.
And what do your customers like most about this vehicle?
So my customers tend to appreciate the versatility and how accommodating this vehicle can be to them, especially if they have 2 to 3 children, large families. Genuinely appreciate the best-in-class cargo space that we have, the power folding seats, hands-free lift gate. The safety features definitely come in handy too for those road trips with the Super Cruise. The brand new all-design Traverse has been a very popular vehicle for us at Cargill.
So where are we going today?
We are going to go visit our friends over at the Painted Baker.
Yes.
You will not find a better breakfast anywhere.
That's right. Yeah, we're very excited to go and visit them and talk a little bit to the owner. And yeah, it'll be cool. So this is our first episode of Chevy Stops and Local Shops. And we're in the Traverse today. So thanks for taking a ride with us.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Those cooled seats feel good.
They feel
It's
great.
90-degree weather.
It's very nice.
Now I'm excited to go eat my apple cinnamon pancakes.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Cool. Here we are at the Painted Baker Café. We're going to go in, check it out. I'm going to show you the restaurant, and you're going to get some behind-the-scenes footage of how they flip their giant pancakes. They make all their baked goods in-house. Everything is fresh. We're also going to talk to the owner, Monique, and she's going to explain her vision for the restaurant, the 50s, 60s, 70s retro theme. It's definitely really unique and creative. Not to mention the food. So delicious.
These are by far our most popular pancake. They started out as a special, but now we have them pretty much available all the time. As you can see, I just keep swirling around until they get really gigantic. And then we're gonna add the cinnamon swirl. Not cooperating. What was the name of it? It's our baked apple cinnamon swirl pancakes. And then I'm going to be adding our baked apple topping to it into a swirl. We also have a smaller version of these. If you can't eat the whole thing, we have a short stack, but people actually go crazy over these. So we're gonna sit here and let these cook for a couple minutes until they bubble up, and then we're gonna flip them. All right, ready? All right.
Let's do it.
So the trick to flipping these with my little shovel here is to just watch the splash. Woo! And then this, got to get under it.
Nice.
Yep. And then we just let this go about 1.5 minutes on this side. And then they're ready to put on the plate.
Awesome.
All right, so now we're taking these off. These are our pancake plates, French toast plates. And there you go. Just add butter, powdered sugar, and we're all set to go. Smells so good. Sometimes I put a little on the cook. Get them a little bit sweeter.
Monique, these are delicious. Fantastic.
Thank you. This is my own recipe. You will not find this on Pinterest, or you will not find this anywhere on the internet. I created it myself because my husband loves pancakes, but he doesn't like dry pancakes. So I had to create a recipe that he would really like. So I made it up about, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And then we incorporated it in the restaurant because everybody liked it so much. Hi, I'm Monique. I'm the owner of Painted Baker Café, along with my husband, Carlos, who's cooking away in the kitchen. And yeah, we love our restaurant. We love our patrons. We love interacting with our customers every day, and we have a great staff. So we really enjoy the work that we do here. Well, my husband and I both have 30 years of restaurant experience, and like in our former lives. And then we each started doing something else. I've been doing real estate for 20 years. He was doing other things, but then it came back full circle. So we bought this 4 years ago. It took us about a year to renovate the restaurant, and then we opened July 30th 3 years ago. So we're coming up on our 3rd-year anniversary, which we're super excited for.
Why did you choose the retro space theme? Like, what was your inspiration?
Well, the inspiration for this theme is partially the decade that I grew up in, the 60s. So everything was George Jetson, retro. I loved the Jetsons growing up. I also love the warm colors of yellow and orange. They're very happy colors. They make people positive and excited, and so I really loved that whole theme. And plus, it's different. There's nowhere around here or anywhere that I know of that has a space age retro theme. So I think it's very fun. I wanted it to appeal to all ages, from kids all the way to the baby boomers and older, because they all remember that era. And I wanted us to be like a beacon in the community. Honestly, I wanted to reach out to the community, to all ages, and just be something different that people could come and enjoy, really have fun, and that's happened. So we're happy, we love it, and yeah, we have a great staff. They're all very positive. We have a lot of staff members that are original or close to original. We don't have a high turnover. We have myself, my husband, my 2 boys work here, and then we have other staff members that are like family. So we pride ourselves on giving customers the best customer service that we can, great fresh food, and so we just want customers to enjoy their experience and keep coming back over and over again. So I feel like we're all a very close-knit family, and that we all work together, and they're all team players to try to help each other out.
Why do you love working at Painted Baker?
Well, the biggest reason I would say is because I see my boss's vision. So for Monique, it's everything is homemade, made from scratch. We don't have anything that's in a can or jar. A few examples would be the biscuits and gravy. She bakes the biscuits. Her husband makes the sausage gravy. Everything, your salad, your panini, anything you order, that cucumber, that lettuce has not even been cut until you place that order. So in this business, for me, for almost 35 years, I take pride and love the fact that it's all fresh ingredients. And it's right here in downtown Putnam, in one of the busiest areas, and it's within price range. The other reason I love working here is because we're a small family business. There's less than 20 of us. And being here for 2 years, Monique is not only my boss, but she's become a very good friend. Somehow, some way, we're all intertwined. A few of her children work here. A few of my relatives work here. We bring girls in from high school, and I call it the 4-year plan. When they graduate, they go on to college, but they come back with us every summer. So we're happy to have everybody as the small family.
So there you have it. Our first Chevy stop is in the books at the Painted Baker Café. Big thank you to Monique and Carlos for letting us come in and talk to you guys and showcase your restaurant. Also, make sure that you follow them on social media at the Painted Baker Café, and also follow us on social media so you can be up to date on our next Chevy stop and local shops.